Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for watching my past two videos. And if not, or hindi nyo pa napanood, then if you have time, try to check it out. It has useful information and tips on how to pass the initial interview and also my journey to Cyberbacker. So for now, I am doing this video dahil gusto kong mag-share ng tips on how to pass the CBPA. Technically, ano ba to ang CBPA? It is an assessment na ibinibigay sa ating mga aspiring cyberbackers para malaman ni cyberbacker if ano bang position or job ang mas fit para sa iyo. And i-check na yan if it also fits with what the client wants. So, ganon ang CBPA natin. At if nandito ka na sa page na ito or sa vlog number 3 ko, it means na nakapasa ka na sa initial interview portion mo. Or if you are still checking out kung ano pa ang mga steps on the hiring process ni Cyberbacker, it is after mo mag-apply at kumuha ng values assessment, you will be given the initial interview. And then within 24 to 48 hours, malalaman mo na ang result ng iyong interview and papadalan ka ng CBPA link ng ating or ng iyong careers or ng nag-interview sa iyo. And please take note na itong exam or ibibigay sa yung link ay specifically link para sa iyo. So naka-program yan na nakapangalan sa iyo, and if sasagutan mo siya agad, mag-part or start na yung exam. And if hindi ka pa ready, marahil mahihirapan ka, baka mag-end yung exam at hindi ka makapasa. So, I would suggest that if you only take the exam, if okay ka na at ready ka na mag-take noong CBPA exam. So, after nitong CBPA, you will receive another message or email from Cyberbacker within 24 to 48 hours kung ano ang mangyayari or ano ang next step, if you passed or not. I believe if you did not pass, you will be given another 60 days to retake the CBPA. So you don't have to worry dahil meron tayong mga kakilala or mga cyberbackers rin na it took them more than once, twice, thrice na try ng CBPA bago sila nakapasok or nakapasa. So don't lose hope on that dahil welcoming naman si Cyberbacker. Hindi ibig sabihin hindi ka nakapasa on the first try is hindi ka na ulit maaaring maka-apply. So you can always do it again and again hanggang kapasa ka, hanggang ready ka na talaga. So for me, ang nangyari sa akin sa Cyberbacker is I don't know if so I think nasabi ko na rin to nung journey ko on my first video, is after ko makuha yung from the initial interview, I was already told na nakapasa na ako sa CBPA. So, CBPA, sorry. Nakapasa na ako sa initial interview and wait ko na lang yung CBPA assessment. So, hinintay ko siya at nakuha ko siya ng umaga. And hindi ko siya agad tinake yung exam kasi hindi ako ready. So, I took the exam a few hours after. And I will tell you why ako ginawa yon, no? At hindi agad-agad. Excited din naman ako. So, then, after mo makapasa ng CBPA, I think you will be automatically given automatically given an email ng schedule for the final interview naman. So, yun ang hinihintay-hintay natin. So, I was given, after ko kumuha ng CBPA, actually, akala ko hindi ako nakapasa kasi nag-email sila sa akin na I should wait for 1 week for the results. And usually, according sa sites at sa lahat ng feedback, it's just 24 to 48 hours makukuha mo yung result. So, ibig sabihin ng waiting for 1 week, hindi ako nakapasa. But, I think it was lampas 24 hours mga 36 hours siguro. On the 36th hour or somewhere there, na-receive ko yung email. Hindi niya nakalagay doon na nakapasa ako or anything, kundi it's an email inviting me for the final interview. So, nag-assume na ako na nakapasa ko na. Kasi, final interview na eh. So, it was the schedule for that. And, tuloy-tuloy na after noon. Now, so, let's go naman ngayon. So, tapos na ako sa intro ko. Let's go now to the tips on how to pass your CBPA. Okay, so sa mga ating, kung sino man ang nanonood nito, if you have seen my second video, I would suggest, kung hindi pa, you go to it and watch it kasi marami doong mga new tips that I would assure you would really help you hindi lang sa journey mo sa Cyberbacker, but also for any journey mo online, as well as your step-by-step journey dito sa Cyberbacker. Those are very essential, not just for passing initial interview, but also for everything else. So, na-mention ko na yung most dito, but let's go on. Konti lang naman itong mga tips na ito na sinulat ko. May notes na naman ako. Okay? So, very first and vital, at ganito rin ang pinaka unang-una ko doon sa initial interview tips: internet connection and your speed. So, and of course, your equipment. Kapag kukuha ka ng CBPA assessment, this assessment is timed. So, may time limit siya. At if hindi okay yung internet connection mo, magkakaproblema ka. Dahil may chance na akala mo marami ka pang time, pero yun pala is mabagaling yung internet connection mo at hindi na-record yung answer mo. So, before you answer or you start your CBPA assessment, make sure na okay ang internet connection natin, speed, and also hindi mag-freeze or maglalag yung iyong computer when taking the exam. Don't worry, it's not a heavy application. It's just a link. And then it's a very basic page or assessment web page. So it's very light. But I would give you a tip that when you're taking this assessment, do not open any other browser kasi malalaman niya ni Cyberbacker. Malalaman niya na nag-open ka. Malalaman niya na, uy, nag-idle siya dito sa assessment page natin kasi nagpunta siya sa iba para kumuha ng cheats or ng sagot. So I would suggest you solely focused on the CBPA exam only. So it's the only page that should be open when you're taking the exam. So yun yung ano natin, no? So that's the internet connection speed, yun yung number 1. Then the second or number 2 is your mental mindset. Same rin sa initial interview natin, importante na ready ka sa exam. Kahit anong exam, you have to be very ready kahit iniisip mo na this is just a simple employment exam. Exam is still an exam. It will still assess your capability and it can also give you the final verdict if makakapasa ka or hindi. So you have to have a mental mindset na okay kang kumuha ng exam. As I said earlier, nung kumuha ako or na-receive ko, umaga siya, but I did not take it immediately. Kasi hindi pa ako ready nun. Hindi pa kumakain. I was happy I got it. Pero I ate my fill first. I had lunch and I had dinner. I finished all my chores and the things that I had to do before mga 11 p.m. dun ako nag-start. Kasi dun pa lang ako, natapos ko yung day-to-day ko. It was a relaxing time for me. And I thought at that time that I was ready to take it. So, take as long as you need when you are doing the cyber or CBPA assessment. Dahil mas maganda na ang ating psychological mindset ay ready na to take the exam kesa yung parang wala lang and then masashock ka doon sa kukunin mo exam. So I would suggest that way. So take as long as you need, but don't take too long. So take as long as you need. If you need a few hours to a day, do it. Just don't take a week kasi parang mawawala na yung ano niyan, yung initiative or yung sariling hindi siya mindset, yung will mo to do the exam. So habang nandyan pa yung energy and the drive, take the exam. But take as long as you need. You don't have to have a chaotic mindset. Dahil makakadagdag lang yan sa problema mo pag kumuha ka ng exam, di ba? Marami kang iniisip. So you have to be very clear on that. So the third one would be something na you don't really need this. You really need this for the exam, any exam. And I learned this in college. So the third thing that you have to mention, or number 3, would be speed. Speed in taking your exam. Yun yung ating number 3. Ano ibig sabihin nun? This, or CBPA, is a timed assessment. So, ibig sabihin, for every area is merong oras, merong minuto, pumapatak siya. So, hindi ka unlimited ang oras mo. So, tinitest niya yung abilidad mo na mag-deal with sa isang problema in a short span of time. Yun yung sabihin, bakit nagta-time management tayo. How fast can you think of an answer, an idea, a solution to a problem? Yun yung ibig sabihin kung bakit timed ang any assessment or any exam. So, ano ang tip ko para mapabilis or maano mo yung speed? You don't have to be very, very fast. Ang kailangan lang is talagang sanay ka na mabilis. So, paano yon? There are employment sample exams online na pwede mong kunin na timed assessment. Or you can time it yourself. At doon mapapractice mo yung bilis ng pag-calculate mo, bilis ng pag-assess mo sa isang problema, bilis ng pagbasa mo. So, magagawa mo siya. So, I would suggest if hindi ka sanay or hindi ka ready, if you are used to or matagal ka nang hindi nakakuha ng exam, do that before you take the assessment. At least yung mind mo prepared doon sa time exposure or yung doon sa time pressure. Yun ang importante. Yung nire-reset mo yung brain mo, yung buong psychological mindset mo na ready siya for a timed assessment. So, yun ang isang sa pinaka-importante na bagay when you're talking about speed na exam. So, ang ginagawa ko usually nung sa mga, as a CBPA, I would do this also. Pero sa ibang mga exams and stuff is sabihin natin that there is a 10-item question na multiple choice. And then you are only given 5 minutes to take that or to finish it. So, ang ginagawa ko is automatically, sinasabi pa lang niya or makikita mo naman yun bago ka mag-umpisa na may 5 minutes ka. So, i-divide ko na kaagad. So, assess natin na okay, mayroon akong 30 seconds para masagutan ang bawat numero. And with that, nakalculate ko na sa mind ko na dapat bilisan ko. So, number 1, number 2, okay, tapos na yung 30 seconds, I have to proceed na to the next. Pinipressure ko yung sarili ko, which helps me finishing everything. So, tandaan ninyo na minsan, hindi naman mas importante pala. Tandaan ninyo na mas importante na matapos nyo ang exam over na sigurado kayo sa lahat ng sagot ninyo pero hindi tapos. sometimes you get better scores kung hindi kayo sigurado sa mga sagot nyo, but naubos nyo or natapos ninyo. It gives you a better score. Malay ninyo, right minus wrong. So, importante, sagot lahat. There will be times that hindi ko talaga alam ang sagot. So, I would just randomly give the answer and then sabi ko, babalikan ko na lang pag may time pa ako. Pero at least, kampante ako na may sagot na yung number na yon. So, yun ang ginagawa ko. And sometimes, minsan, pag sinasabing, oh, I need to use 30 seconds. Pero, alam ko 5 seconds lang ang ginugol ko para doon sa number na yon. Then, I know that I can take longer minutes or I can longer time sa next question. And then the next and the next. So, yun ang usual kong ginagawa. It's a tip. And I don't know if you can use it, but you can practice it like that. Speed is quite important dito sa CBPA natin dahil most of these exams or parts of the exam are timed talaga. So, okay tayo. All right. Let's go to the fourth one. Fourth, ano ba yung fourth natin? It's also everything else. The environment. Take the exam in a quiet place with no distraction. Tandaan ninyo, ulit-ulitin ko to, it's a timed assessment. So if you have other distractions, akala mo marami ka pang oras, pero yun pala, ginugol mo yun dahil yung aso mo ay kung ano na ginagawa dyan, or yung mother mo may hinihingi sa iyo, or like mayroong tao sa labas ng bahay. So, for me, I took the exam at 11 para sigurado ako na walang other distractions na pwedeng gumulo sa akin. Pero yung ganon. So, it worked because I can focus properly doon sa exam. So, environment matters. As well as, syempre, you will have a peaceful mind na wala kang ibang iniisip. At fifth, hindi naman siya super big tip. Probably it is. Depende sa inyo. But I would give you a little bit of information on the exam. Ang ibig sabihin ko ay the parts of the exam, I cannot give you kung ano-ano siya at anong, but I can tell you to practice on the following. Practice on vocabulary, reading skills ninyo. Practice on that. Practice also with your IQ assessments. Yung, alam niyo na yan. I mean, research it if you don't know. Pero, how do they measure IQ? Or what type of exams do they give during IQ type? So, you do that. Also, practice on sentence construction. And everything that you need when you are a VA. Ano bang pinaka-importante? Pag ano ka sa online, di ba? Sa mga transcribers, mga ganoon. So, yun. So, again, it's vocabulary, practice on that, sentence construction, your IQ, understanding phrases, and any other skills that you would need as a VA. So, yun I think that's it na mabibigay ko na tip to pass your CBPA. Just be very ready on mentally at makukuha mo siya. Huwag kayong mag-alala because you're really one step closer to being hired dahil you already successfully passed the initial interview and the values assessment. So, CBPA na lang, di ba? Anyway, you feel free to leave comments sa video if you have any questions, and I'll try my best to answer them. No? And do watch kung hindi pa kayo na-interview or you're just looking around. Try to watch my second vlog regarding how to pass your initial interview for more tips. And maybe I can post on how to pass the final interview. Depende na lang yan. Because most of the questions sa final interview or tips are parehas din naman sa initial interview na tips, no? But yeah, I can add a little bit more. So yeah, if you have any questions, if anything that I missed, feel free to comment below. And if you have been inspired on my journey at gusto niyo mag-apply, I am attaching my link below for your application. You can apply through that, and good luck. Send me a message if you did, and we can communicate, and mabibigyan ko pa kayo na iba pang tips. So again, for those who have watched, thank you so much, and I hope that my videos are able to help everybody or whoever is watching to pass and to inspire them para kumuha ng exam, not just in Cyberbacker but in any online assessment, or to get that interview, diba? Anyway, thank you so much guys, and until my next vlog, bye!